the Drummond Gulf maiden field, and the light immediately switched on. They're set. Ready to run. Off they go. One of the first to move, Luna Dawn out quickly also. Showing good speed is Deepest Desire, rushing up looking for the lead. Coming across Alani Queen. Sunset Sessions going to find itself posted. Magic Blue Point kicks up in the centre as the speed steadies up a little now. Then Tiger O'Reilly out 3 and 4 deep as they gallop down the side. They're followed further back behind those. Then over on the outside coming to the turn is Energetic, who's back there in the field. Also back with it is Miss Bickmore, who got back about midfield in a very compacted affair. Over on the outside, Magnificent Malcolm, None of Your Business, Get the Girls well off those, and last is the newcomer Huddy's Turn. At the 350, Pike goes to work on Deepest Desire. It leads a length and a half to Sunset Session, who's now starting to cut the margin. Deepest Desire fighting hard on the outside. Sunset Session now having trouble getting to it. Deepest Desire pricked its ears up, it found, and Deepest Desire first up was too good. Deepest Desire beat Sunset Session. Maybe None of Your Business third, a nose in front of the fast finishing Get the Girls. Energetic back in the middle, followed then by Magnificent Malcolm deeper out. They were followed by Magic Blue Point. Then came Miss Bickmore, Luna Dawn. Huddy's Turn further back. Tiger O'Reilly is next home, and the last of them in is Alani Queen. Deepest Desire, Willie Pike there presenting with an early double here at Belmont Park. The deep field 3-year-old takes out the Drummond Gulf maiden, number 4, doing it from top to tail. In contrast, he led, controlled the speed. Sunset Session found itself wide, awkwardly placed, came fleetingly, and then you could just see that it was starting to unravel at the 100-metre mark. And None of Your Business down the outskirts has finished on and appears to have probably picked up third spot, although we do wait for those placings to be confirmed. Deepest Desire for Pierce Racing, Peter Walsh, and there is many others involved. Too many probably to mention right at the moment there, but they'll know who they are. They'll celebrate with Deepest Desire having its third career run first up and trialled up very well in the lead up to its return to racing. Sunset Session second, a Sessions 3-year-old from Biscay Bonnie, Chris Michael Gangemi, Sean McGruddy, and thinking here that None of Your Business, number 8, Tash Faithful, might have snatched third, although we're still waiting for that number to be confirmed. And I think it'll go that way. None of Your Business, third, fourth 2, Get the Girls, fifth 3, Energetic, 3/4 of a length by a half. The time 60.13, 35.17. The concluding 600, but a very well controlled ride by Willie Pike there on Deepest Desire. Third event, the Unite Resourcing Maiden over 1200. No scratchings from the next event. 14 after 2 is starting time. Let's go back to Lockie Taylor, and the Wizard's got his eye in nice and early here at Belmont Park.
Back-to-back wins for William Pike. He's clearly started the day off on a wonderful note as winning trainer Ben Pearce joins me now. Ben, congratulations on the victory. Deepest Desire. He's always been a horse that yourself and your brother have had some time for, but it's nice to see him put it together on race day.
Yeah, it was. It was a good watch. He travelled really well. He's a horse we've always had a lot of time for, but early on he had some soundness issues that in turn caused some behavioural issues, and it took a while to iron it out. And then from there he had to get that confidence, and I think last prep those couple of runs were just confidence runs, and this time he's come back really well, and hopefully he's ready to go on with the prep.
As a sound horse this time in, have you noticed a change in his mannerisms, and he's doing everything correctly in the opinion of yourself and Dan?
Yeah, for sure. He's definitely a lot more willing. He's got a few tricks, but once you know him, I get on quite well with him. So, yeah, he's got some ability. Hopefully he can continue.
A winner on a heavy 8 now. Where to next for him? Can we expect him in a 3-year-old Saturday race in the not-too-distant future?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, yeah, winter racing, it's not the strongest, so I think it's probably a chance to have a go at the Saturday Company.
Dual-pronged attack in race number 5, Under Influence and Queen of Hawks. Which way would you side there?
A little bit tricky, really. Queen of Hawks was a really good trial. She's got no soft track form. Under influence, we know he loves the soft track. I'll probably wait and see how the next couple of races pan out.
How about these owners? They are clearly enjoying a day out at the races. Did they bring you a shirt like that?
I thought you had one in your cupboard, Lockie.
Hopefully a 2-for-1 deal. I'll go shopping for us. Well done here.
Thanks.
There's Ben Pearce after the win of Deepest Desire. How about the kits on these blokes, Riley? I'm not sure what size. Is that Elmo on some of those shirts? I have no idea. I'll have to ask photographer in Simon Merritt for a rundown on whatever they're wearing.
I am trying to make out what is on these shirts here, Lockie, of these owners of Deepest Desire, but the colour that they have brought to the races here today have certainly spiced up a Wednesday meeting on what's quite a gloomy day here at Belmont Park, as you can clearly see from our coverage. William Pike just having a chat to what is the large ownership group now following the win of Deepest Desire, and an impressive win at that justified the opinion the team have of him. I
don't like the blokes in the suits that have clearly come from work. I'd like to see next time out when Deepest Desire steps out, Peter Walsh, everyone needs to don the outfits of the 5 or 6 gentlemen that have clearly gone out and beyond of their way.
Thanks, Locke. Catching up now with William Pike following the win of Deepest Desire, an early double on the program. Willie, congratulations on a good start to the day. The team were pretty well documented that they've had an opinion of this horse from the outset, and that performance today certainly justified that.
Yeah, it did. Ben said he expected a fair bit there today. With all even luck. Once we broke away clean from the barriers, it was pretty well job done from there. I guess we sort of offered a nice kick at the top of the straight and maintained it well enough through to the line and was never really in danger. He did it well.
The gate speed that he showed was terrific there today. It's not something that was, I guess, we saw from him in his initial campaign of racing. So from that sense, he's clearly come on between preparations.
Yeah, they said he had sort of behavioural issues and things with him, and he definitely was edgy. I'm surprised he jumped as fast as he did, because he was very edgy in the barriers. But yeah, hopefully it's a nice positive step for him. He understands what it's all about and goes on to the next one and does it again.
Once you asked him for that effort late in the race, once he rounded the corner for home, it looked as though the ears pricked, and he quickened up in the going really nicely and proved that he handles the conditions for a horse going forward that may strike some more wet tracks.
Yeah, that's right. It's always to tick a heavier track off early in the campaign. That means the rest of the campaign's looking a little better, especially in the middle of winter. But like you said, he got away well, had a slight breather in the middle, offered a nice kick, and all done from there.
Well done on the double. Best of luck for the rest of the day.
Thanks, mate.
There's William Pike. He's on the board nice and early with a race-to-race double. He combines with Dan and Ben Pearce, and a nice 3-year-old by Deepfield in Deepest Desire.